Hey, what's up? So welcome back to the channel. This is Dio Snetti, and I just wanted to go ahead and update you and just kind of share you. For those of you who've been following my page, subscribe to my page, you're going to be seeing me put these videos out either on probably a couple times a week basis because I've got started with this amazing system that really has just been doing amazing returns. And I can't believe that no one has ever done this before, come up with a system like this before with the money management and how you can earn passive income with your crypto. Thanks to this amazing system and the money management in order to avoid you from getting liquidated or losing your rear end with your trades on Bybit. Because if you've done your experience in trading, or if you've done trading in Bybit or any of the other exchanges out there, leverage exchanges, leverage trading, then you've likely have obviously experienced and went through the pain of liquidating your account, losing money, and obviously not making very many profits. You've probably seen some huge profits, and then you've also seen some very big and drastic losses. And that all comes down to, I always say, it basically comes down to greed. I mean, there's no other way to put it around. As humans, we have greed, we have emotions. And unfortunately with greed is your trade is winning and you just don't take profits. You just believe it's going to keep going to the sky, or if you call the short, you're shorting the market, you think it's going further down, and then next thing you know it reverses. You lost what you could have taken profits on, and now you got to stick it out, wait more, or God forbid it keeps going the opposite way and gets you liquidated. So with this system, that I've been using called Carbon, my videos down below in the link, you can click on everything, get started, get set up. But basically, I would just want to share what I've experienced. I got started about just over 3 weeks ago, back on December 21st, 2021. It is now today, January 16th. So I'm getting close to the month. I'm about 5 days away, 6 days away from getting into a month. And I just want to share because I've had some very, very amazing results. But really the biggest thing about it is it's consistent and it hasn't liquidated me at all. And I haven't lost a single trade. And I'll show you. So for example, this is my back office to the system right here. And up here on the top right here where you see this, all trades, it shows... let me see if I can zoom in this more. There we go. So you can see it better. If you see this where I click on this saying all trades, 2 of 67. So when I click on that, it brings me to this page right here. And what this is this is basically, it's in 10 entries, but I'm going to do all 100 entries so you can see it. But what this is, it's basically showing me that I currently have 2 trades open. So this ADA here and this other ADA here, I have 2 accounts. But long story short, I got 2 open trades. So that's why it says 2 of 67. The other 65 trades, those are closed. Those are these right here. And if I scroll down, what I want you to look at is right here where it says P&L, ROE, return on your investment, or return on your initial investment. Right here, these are all green. This is all positive. On average, it closes at 10%. On average, it closes 10%. There you can see. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. When I zoom out, you can see that very many, 10, 11. Now, you see this one here at 5%. I'll explain to you why this one closed less than 10%. It's because it didn't go exactly the way we wanted it to instantly. When it shows this right here where it says stages, this is where the money management system, when a trade is called based on the indicators, because the way the system basically works, I'll just kind of high level explain how this works. So what you would first do is down below in the description of this video, you're going to first get your Carbon system, which is what I have here. This is basically what gives you the money management system if a trade doesn't go your way. This is what manages your trades to ensure no losses and ensure profits, whatever little profits it is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get rich overnight with this system. That's flat out. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This isn't a quick flip. This is just consistent compounding of your money depending on how much you put into your Bybit account. And you're going to compound anywhere from, I can tell you right now, I've been seeing anywhere from 1% to about 1.2, 1.3% a day, which basically comes out to about 30% to 40% a month. I mean, where else? I mean, tell me, for those of you watching this video right now, very simply, you can't put your money anywhere in any bank account, in any savings or a 401k. You realistically can't put your money anywhere else and get 30 to 40% returns. Now, I will put a warning in here. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Second of all, this is no guarantee at all. I took risk, just like everyone else on my team and everyone else who's gotten started with the system. There's always risk that you take yourself when you start leverage trading and doing trading. Now, obviously, 67 trades, 2 of them still active and going right now, but 65 trades that I've won 100%. I'm very pleased. Right now, the system is showing me that it does work and it delivers 100% win rates. But I don't want to promise out there a guarantee that you're going to make any money. I've got to obviously protect myself. I've got to protect the system and make sure that I obviously call it for what it is. And obviously, you're risking your money. So right now, I'm 100%. 65 trades closed. And all, I mean, if you see here, right here, the P&L, look at the green. If I scroll down, you're going to see that every single trade has closed profitable. And you can see the dates here. You can see what pair. You can see whether TradingView told Bybit to long or short. And you can see that it's still green all across the board. The worst one was this right here, this Avalanche, AAVE to USDT. It called a short back on December 23rd. And this ran for over a week. But it still got me out in profits. It hit a stage 4 in the money management, meaning it made adjustments to not liquidate me and not make me lose my money in that position. But I went ahead, still closed it with a 0.684% return, which was still profitable. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, is that every single trade is profitable. And so far, I'm 65 for 65, as you can see here, with 2 current trades open. Now, yes, those 2 trades are currently, one's down 12.2%, the other one's down 28.2%, but we're still in the entry stages. We're still looking good. It's still fine. Both of these are Cardanos or ADAs, and I'm sure, obviously, when the market turns around, it'll be good. So that basically is the warning. That's the system in a nutshell, what it's been able to do for me. Again, I've been seeing 1 to 1.2% a day, which is going to be averaging anywhere from 30 to 40% a month. So again, for some, it could be less. For some, it could be more. It just depends on what risk level you have your settings to and how much trades you're shooting up yourself manually, which I do from time to time, and then let the system manage the money management side of it. So the next thing I want to do is I definitely want to explain to you how this works, because a lot of people have been inboxing me and saying, well, how does this work? Is this a bot? Are you holding my money? So let me explain simply how this works, how this gets going, how you can get started, because you've seen my results. I'm at 100% through 65 trades so far. There's 2 trades currently open, not anywhere in danger, you know, negative 27, negative 11%. That's nothing alarming, nothing to worry about. I'm far away from my liquidation price. But ultimately, you know, how I've been able to do this, how you can get started, and how you do this is very simple. And how it works, I'm going to explain to you here very quickly in the next few minutes. So very simply, what you do is down below in the description box, in the description of this video, you're going to see all my links. You're going to see everything that you've got to have in order to get this started, with the exception of the VPN. If you're in a country that allows Bybit, you do not need a VPN. But if you're in the US, if you're in Canada, if you're in one of those restricted countries where Bybit's exchange is not accessible to you, you're going to have to utilize a VPN. That's where I recommend Nord. I've had Nord for years. It works on all my mobile devices, all my personal devices, my Fire Sticks at home. So that's why I like NordVPN. But ultimately, you click down below, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your Carbon AI system. Pick that up, get it set up, and follow the videos here in the Academy right here. It'll help you get set up. Realistically, I'm still looking for my first, I'm still have some space for my first 10 people get started, because I just started marketing this a few days ago. If you get started early on, potentially I'll jump on a Zoom with you and help you get everything set up myself with you, one-on-one on a Zoom. That the system itself, if you want one of their team members to do that, their IT department, they'll charge you, I think, $150 or $200 for them to take out some time to get all the signals set up in your TradingView. But nonetheless, if you get started with me, you're one of the early people who get started, I will jump on a Zoom and help you get it set up. So obviously, you get your Carbon AI system. That's number 1. That's what you have to get. Number 2, and for those of you who are experienced traders, you probably already have this, and this is TradingView. This is TradingView. You have to have TradingView. You want to make sure you get the TradingView Pro Plus. You want to make sure you have the Pro Plus account. You don't need the extreme one, the real big one, but the Pro Plus is what you'll need. I usually get, I get the yearly subscription. It saves me a couple months off of just paying month to month. But you can get the monthly. I believe it's like 15, 20, or 25 bucks, something like that. And you can get the monthly. So now let me explain why you need TradingView. TradingView gives you all the signals. TradingView is where Carbon's technical support team is going to detect you're a Carbon member, and they're going to install these signals. You see these Bollinger Bands and the money income and then also these synchronizations down here, they're going to put in these settings in your indicators into your trading view. That's what basically gives the signal on when to take a trade in your Bybit. So again, the way TradingView works is you set up all these alerts. These alerts are custom set up. Carbon puts the indicators in here. You set up the alerts, or I'll help you if you're one of the first people to get started on my team, or you can pay Carbon to get these added for you. But just get in my inbox. We'll talk about it. I'm sure I'll have some time to help you out if you're patient and work around my schedule. But basically, you install all these alerts. These are all the alerts I have set up. These are the alerts I've received from the system. These are the alerts I have set up. As you can see, I have 93 of 100, so 93 total alerts. So the way this works is, for example, this Cosmos or Atom baseline in a 30-minute chart, whenever it hits the top here and all the indicators show we've hit the top, we've overbought, it's going to be calling for a short. It's going to hit a short. So that's where TradingView hits the alert, syncs with Carbon. Carbon gets the signal to open up the trade, and Carbon opens the trade inside of Bybit. That should be the way I should explain it. So again, TradingView has your indicators, has all the alerts set up. Whenever the market price action hits a specific level where it believes we're going to be going down from there or going up from there, it'll send that alert over to Carbon. Carbon captures that alert, and based on your settings, Carbon then communicates via the API into Bybit and opens and initiates that trade for you. And then at that point, Carbon and Bybit are communicating back and forth. Bybit is communicating with Carbon and taking what is going on and calculate. So this is basically telling me for these two current open trades, if you see here, it's telling you where it's going to take profit. So for this trade, I came in at 1.3927, but this is a short. It's going to take profit at 1.379%, which will net me about a 10% earnings, 10%. Now remember, that's not 10% of my full Bybit balance. That's 10% of whatever percentage I put into this trade. I can tell you, me, myself, personally, I'm taking about 5% of my account balance on each one of these trades. The default settings is 2%. Again, my risk level is different than yours. I definitely recommend, if you're new to trading, to stick with the default settings of Carbon. But obviously, I can be a little bit more risky because I can at any time put more money in there. I also understand trading and do a little bit of manual stuff myself to just add on and improve my return on investment. But nonetheless, this tells me when it's going to take profits. Now, let's say I called for shorts and ADA, Cardano, continues to pump. It keeps going up. Well, what ends up happening is Carbon's going to detect that, and you see right here where it says next stage, it's going to change the leverage. So what's going to happen is when this one hits 1.462, which should be before my liquidation price to keep me safe, it's going to change the leverage from a 10x leverage down to a 5x leverage. What that does is that's going to reduce my liquidation price and keep me in the trade further, so that when it reverses, I start becoming profitable. That's how Carbon basically doesn't lose a trade, is because it has 5 different stages of money management, where if the trade's not going your way, it starts to make changes and modifications to help you get profitable and make sure you stay in the trade. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to trading, what you want to do with leverage trading is you never want to get liquidated. You want to stay in the trade as much as possible because you called it a long or a short. You believe in your indicators, you believe in your technical analysis, and that's why you stuck with that call that you made, whether a long or a short at that price level. Well, what happens is sometimes the trade doesn't go your way instantly. It could take a few minutes, a few hours, or a few days, or maybe even a few weeks before it goes the way you called it, but it will go that way. So that's why by having this money management and changing the leverage price, or I'm sorry, the leverage level, that means from a 10x to a 5x, my liquidation price is going to be further away. Where if the trade continues to go against me, Carbon will take additional steps. It'll buy in at the second stage, the next stage after it changes from a 10x to a 5x. What it'll do is when it gets 50% into the red again, what it'll do is it'll then buy in another position at that price level for that same call. Meaning now it's going to increase, or it's going to improve and increase the size of that trade. But more importantly, it's also going to put you at a better price, so you don't have to come back that far in order to get profitable again. So a lot of that could be too much. I'm not going to go too much in depth, but that's basically how Carbon has a money management system where you really I mean, you can see it here for myself. I'm speaking on my personal example. I've seen other people within the system and on my team who've also have 100% win rates. But ultimately, I'm just speaking to my results. I've had 65 total trades initiated and taken profits, all at 100%, 65 for 65, all winning. As you can see, currently, estimation has me generating $921 off of a small account. I mean, really, I don't have much money in this account. It's just around a $3,800 balance. And in about a month, just under a month, I'm about 5-6 days away from being a month, it's almost $1,000 made. So, I mean, right there, that tells you that's about a 25-30% ROI for the month so far. It's actually a little bit higher because I've got a secondary account that I trade on, and you'll learn about how you can add additional income by putting a sub account. You'll learn that later. I'm not going to go too far in depth much more in this video. It's already long enough. But folks, at the end of the day, I just wanted to share this to give you my personal how to generate 1 to 1.2% on a daily basis on Bybit. But most importantly, it's not just about generating that, but most important, it's about not liquidating yourself and not losing a trade. 65 total trades, perfect for 65. Currently only 2 trades open, and both of those trades right now are really not desperate. I mean, 9% down, 24.87% down. I'm sure by the next video, when you see the next video, I'll have 70 plus trades, and I'll show you these 2 Cardano trades here today. I'll open on the 16th of January. That'll close profitable. So stay tuned and watch that in the next video. With that, thank you for watching and sticking to the very end. Again, down below are the 4 things you're going to need if you're wanting to sign up, get started with my team. Again, honestly speaking, again, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But at the end of the day, folks, there's nothing to lose here. I mean, I've already generated more, or I generated what it cost me to get the system, and now it's pretty much all pure profits from here on in, and I haven't lost a single trade, which is ridiculous to believe. So, look, get in my inbox, my Telegram, my Facebook, my Instagram information is down below. So if you want to talk to me first, get in my DM, get in my inbox, Telegram, send me a message on Telegram, connect with me. Or if you don't really need to see much more, again, the links are down below. Get started. Get the Carbon system. Get Tradingview. Get your Bybit set up, which is down below if you don't already have Bybit. And then if you're one of those restricted countries, make sure you get a NordVPN, which is also in the link. And then message me, get started, and we'll start rocking and rolling and making sure your system's set up so that you can start taking some trades and start getting some passive income, all thanks to the Carbon system, managing your business and never losing a trade on Bybit. So thanks for staying to the end. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.